I would like to start with a poem by Feridun Moshiri. باز کن پنجره ها را که نسیم روز میلاد عقاقی ها را جشن میگیرد و بهار روی هر شاخه کنار هر برگ شمع روشن کرده است. همه چلچله ها برگشتند و تراوت را فریاد زدند. باز کن پنجره را و بهاران را باور کن. Open the windows, the breeze celebrates the earth's birthday, and spring has lit a candle on every branch next to every leaf, and the sparrows have returned and cried out for vitality. Open the windows and believe the spring. Thank you, members. You may be seated. Members, it is an honor to stand before you this morning as the first Iranian elected to the legislature and as a founding member of the Manasa Caucus. Today, we recognize and celebrate Nowruz, the Persian New Year, a tradition that has endured over 3,000 years. Nowruz means new day in Farsi and marks the arrival of spring, a time of renewal, hope, and triumph of light over darkness. Nowruz occurs at the Spring Equinox, so it changes every year. It was at 3 a.m. last night, and Judiciary nearly made it to ring in the new year with all of us. Across the world, over 300 million people observe this day, coming together with family and community to welcome the possibilities of a fresh start. From lighting bonfires to setting the half-scene, every tradition reflects our shared human desire for health, happiness, and peace. And on your desk this morning, you have some desserts to enjoy as well. The tradition of Nowruz means a lot to me and my family. I have been celebrating Nowruz since I was born, and now I get to pass it on and celebrate it with my children. It's a time for me to reconnect with my Persian roots. We spend this time cleaning our house, exchanging gifts, and visiting the members of our community. And this time of year, I also am thinking of my grandmother. She came here during the Iranian Revolution with her 20-year-old daughter, my mother, and they did not have anything. They worked multiple jobs. They learned a new language. They faced great discrimination and struggles, and it is because of all that they endured and sacrificed that I am able to stand before you today. My grandmother passed shortly after Nowruz about 10 years ago. She pushed hard to make it through for the holiday, and I always think of her at this time of year. Nowruz is not just about welcoming spring, but it is also a time to reflect on those who came before us and the values that they instilled in us, values of perseverance and gratitude. At a time when our communities may feel attacked, I appreciate the celebration of cultures that enhance our state. Iranian communities strengthen the cultural fabric of our society and remind us that the beauty of Nowruz lies in the universal message of unity and that diversity is strength. This resolution also reflects our state's commitment to standing in solidarity with movements that champion human rights, equality, and freedom. And I must recognize the Woman Life Freedom movement in Iran that is being championed by young men and women who are putting their lives at risk, and many have lost their lives, all to push for a society that values gender equity, economic justice, and human rights for all. Nowruz reminds us that no matter how dark things may feel, the light always comes. It teaches us that every challenge can be met with hope. And colleagues, as we are mid-session, you may feel the need for a fresh start. So I invite you all to join me in celebrating a new year and moving forward with this message of renewal and optimism. And Eid Shoma Mubarak. Happy New Year.